Hello everyone, Bonanza here, and today we're going to do some match analysis for a fraudulent robot. We're going to go over a couple of games that they played and see what we can critique. So let's go ahead and get right into it. First game. So I see you're jumping forward a lot and not exactly committing super hard. Bunch of assist calling, your opponent gets the first hit. You get the reversal out, and then drop the conversion off that, but that's just an execution thing, so... And when I'm doing analysis, I'm going to tend not to try to harp on execution too much. That's something that's really easy to fix. You just have to practice more. So, get hit here, jump out, get hit again. No symbols or anything, so you aren't blocking. Again, you aren't blocking there either. So, one thing to keep in mind is if you aren't actively doing something, you should be blocking. Especially with Bella, because you'll be getting charged during that as well. So, keep that in mind. Blocking is good. And I'm going to pause right there, because you did something that needs to be addressed. So, when your opponent called the assist there, the bypass, every single time that somebody does that, and they are far enough away from their assist that they can't defend it, you need to hit that assist. With a light, a heavy, whatever you can afford. You have to be able to lock that assist out so that they can't use it again, and you need to be able to damage it. If you aren't doing that, they're going to do that for free. That isn't something they should be able to get away with. So keep that in mind. Don't push block assists like that, especially if they're too far away to defend it. Hit it with a jab or a light. Keep it locked out. Getting opened up a little bit here, taking some damage, mash out again. This time you get the conversion off it. Going for some resets. Drop your reset chain there, but you got some good offense going for a minute. And again, you push block the assist there. Something to keep in mind, just don't autopilot push blocking it out. One of the worst things that players do starting out is autopilot their push blocks. So that's the first match. That first match is kind of owed to you not blocking very much. You kind of just didn't block, and you dropped a couple of things with execution that could have made the match a little closer, so execution is something to improve on for you. And the big thing, the meta thing to take from that match is do not push block assists out like as a reflex. You have to think about your decision a little bit before you decide to push block them out, and if you can hit it and put it on cooldown. Alright, the second match starts, you get a good counter call. That's always something to keep in mind. You can counter call assists. Goes for a reset, but your opponent blocks. You mash out again. Oh, execution error there, but again, not something we'll harp on. You get the conversion, which is nice. Block their reversal, which is very good. You can kill here if you get the combo properly. Very good. Get the counter hit with your assist, so you get to go in now. And you see that what your opponent just did there? He was doing the correct thing. He saw your assist in front of him, and he hit it. That's one thing that you need to focus on. Hit those assists, people. You can see that he's doing a lot of unsafe armor moves here, so if your opponent's been doing the same thing over and over again, it might behoove you to respect it a little bit. Anti-airing. Probably had the chance to block there. I wasn't sure with hit stop, but just keep in mind, if you're not doing something, you should be holding back. And you reversal out one more time and get the 360, so your opponent's not blocking reversals, so keep doing it if they're not going to block. The one thing to keep in mind, though, with doing a lot of reversals like you've been doing, is that if you do too many, then they're going to start blocking it, and maybe it'll be time to change your game plan. But for now, keeps working, so keep doing it. Big thing in fighting games is, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. Alright, you get in again. Go for the resets. Standard stuff right now. Small execution error. Reversal don't get punished for it, which is nice. Good choice to snap out into Val. But you miss out on the incoming and get opened up. That's okay though, sometimes that happens. Now you're playing Bella versus Val. Good blocks. And you get the hit on Val, so it's your turn to play now. Pretty even match now with both Bellas. You interrupt the Concho, get to do your combo. But they get to block and do their own set play now. Alright, you get your combo. Oh, execution error there again. Probably could have killed, but I'm sure you know that. So, nothing too crazy about this match so far. Oh, ooh, that is something to pause and talk for a second. Whenever you see somebody with a super like that, or a command grab, or anything in general, always try to punish it. Like, even if you can't punish it at that distance, which you can with crouch medium punch, but even if you couldn't, you want to start your own pressure. They're super negative there, say you want to be getting in during that time. Do not just back out and go back to neutral. Definitely want to pressure at the very least if you can't punish. But that's something to talk about. You tech forward and level 3 them and they explode. Nothing too crazy about that match. Other than, obviously, me telling you to whiff punish a little better. Match number 4. Good anti-air. Don't get the conversion off it. They're a little too high. Oh. So, again, you kind of autopiloted a push block there, this time on the point, not the assist, which arguably could be worse. That right there was punishable if you didn't push block. So keep that in mind. Autopiloting push blocks are giving away a lot of your opportunities right now. Alright, played a little bit passive there, but lock and load can be pretty scary to play aggressively into, so I don't really blame you for it. Val's playing her game right now. You raw tag, get the reversal. Get to get Philia out now. Jump over their assist. That was a hard punish, so I don't really blame you for missing that one either. That should be an easy punish right there, though. So, I don't know if it's unfamiliarity with the matchup, but every time Val does an air bypass like that, that is super minus. Just jab punish that, and you've got it for free, basically. Keep that in mind. You concho Val, but drop a little bit thanks to execution, but it's alright because they reversaled and didn't make it safe, so you're good to go. Get the anti-air concho, and they reversal out themselves. Some kind of input happens and you get 360, but if it works, cash out some damage, which is okay. Drop your combo here, and you commit to make it safe, and get the chip out. Very smart. That was a good recovery from a bad situation there. So, other than the small execution errors, you played that match pretty well. Other than missing a couple of punishes, obviously. So, I believe this is the last match, replay 5. Get opened up by the cross and neutral, which comboed. Very smart from the Val player. Get crossed up there, and right now you're just kind of getting vortexed, but that's SG, it happens. Not much I can really say on improvement there other than practice some better defense and work on reaction times a little. But yeah, this right now is just classic SG vortex. A thing to note also for the Val matchup there, if you block scalpels like that in the air, it's generally not a great idea to commit back on her, because she can just do it again, like she did, so let's keep that in mind. That push block there cost you another punish on an air bypass. Val's gonna run away, which is smart. She doesn't want to play close to a Bella with 3 meter. So, bypass gets in again, and you're gonna take a good amount of damage since they have a poison loaded. Oh, they dropped their combo, never mind. And you get a happy birthday. So, ooh. Yeah, that's another thing about punishes there. So, I guess we'll add that to the list of improvements you need to make. You block string into a frame trap level 3, works out for you. And they just battle butt because you're at low HP. So, let's collect some of the commentary that I've taken from all of these matches and give you a list of things I think you need to improve on. The most important thing for you right now, other than execution, which is the overall you need to improve the most on, but other than execution, you need to stop push blocking automatically. You need to think about your push blocks a little bit more and analyze the situation before you press those 2 punch buttons, okay? You gave away a lot of opportunities in that set where you could have done a lot more. So keep that in mind. Even if you win the match, there's still things you could have done better. So keep that in mind. Don't automatically push block. Number 2, whiff punishes. Even if you can't punish the actual whiff, do start your own pressure. You want to get in there, right? This game is focused on offense. Playing defensively is not going to help you that much. So even if you don't think you can punish it, do your best to start your own offense. Try to, get in there and do some pressure. And number 3, you reversaled a lot, but it was working on your opponent, so one thing to remember is if something is working, just keep doing it. There's no reason to really stop, right? So those are kind of 3 things I would say to focus and improve on before you come and send me another replay or have some more analysis done. So I appreciate you sending it in, Robot, so best of luck, and I hope you can get that stuff improved.